it was interesting. You kind of talked about the like you're living with those artists and like doing a bit of art when you're young. It's a really interesting thing because it's not like you're not making sculptures now, or I mean you're taking pictures, but you're not doing any painting or anything like that. But art is such a kind of low, there's like a low barrier to entry for creating, and it's like the
Right.
same, it's that same thing, like this thing in your head, or this feeling, and then you put it on paper or you put it into like something you make with your hands, and it's the
Hmm.
same thing that then goes into business or music or whatever. It's like that same muscle that you're using.
Yeah. Like I feel like for um especially for JD's Joyrides, this e-bike tour business that I started last year, um I'm sort of treating that like yeah, like I mean my featured tour. I don't even like to call them tours. I kind of have to because that's what gets the SEO, and also that's kind of what people are know and are looking for. But it's it's not a tour; it's a joyride.
Yeah,
And
that's cool.
my featured ride is the wall to wall Boulder mural tour
Okay.
because there's a lot of murals in Boulder, a lot of street
Yeah.
art in Boulder, and I just love to like show that off. I like to look at it.
Oh,
It's
cool.
just it's something that's different from what the other tour companies are doing. So, uh, and I've always feel like I've got I guess that's part of my artist way is that I feel like I've always got to do it a little bit
That's what
differently,
that's what it's about, right? Yeah.
like I just discovered, I love taking pictures and I love sharing them, and I definitely consider myself a photographer, but I have no designs on like selling anything. I just love to take pictures. And then I discovered that I could uh, send a photo to Walgreens drugstore and they do photo printing there. And they also will put that picture on like a greeting card.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And they also always have like 40 to 60% off discounts
Okay.
with the code like right there on the site. You don't have to go looking for it. It's just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
boom, hello June for 60% off.
Yeah.
And I can get it. It's like turn around in less than an hour. They're open till 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
And it's cheaper than going to like Walgreens to buy a pre-printed card.
Yeah.
I get
Yeah.
to like think of you and think about like what photo do I like want to like share with you and get, and it just feels like a superpower in a way.
Yeah,
And
it's
so
yeah,
you know,
that's cool.
so it's just for me, it's always got to be like, no, you can't just do the thing that people expect or do the easy thing.
Yeah. So
I just try
what
to like do something a little bit different to mix it up a little to offer something a little unexpected. And so with the bike biz, I'm really just like trying to, and that's who I am. And so I'm really like trying to make that come through
hmm,
in the bike biz. I've got mural tours. We could go ride around and look at CU. We could ride up to Chautauqua. I don't want, once you've booked me, I don't really care because it's your time. You're paying for the time.
yeah.
And I just want you to have a great time. And
Yeah.
so whatever is gonna like give you the greatest chance of having a great time, let's just do
Yeah.
that. It doesn't have to be like what I have in mind. It
That's
doesn't even
cool.
have to be what you have in mind. Maybe we like help each other and come up with something even more creative to,
Yeah.
but it's just like, I don't know. I'm just like I like to be in the business of saying, yes, yeah, that's fun. Let's try that.
Yeah, that's very cool. What kind of, I mean, you have like set tours with the mural tour. Do you have other like
I've
set
got I've got like the Boulder
packages?
360 tour.
Okay.
which
Oh,
is just kind of, go
yeah.
ahead.
I was gonna say, is there like a route all the way around Boulder, or?
There kind of is, but it's not technically, it's not legal to ride it all by e-bike.
Yeah,
Some of the
okay.
trails are off limits to e-bike. So, and no one's actually booked that tour yet. It's a new offering or recent
Okay.
offering. People, even
Okay.
though I've come up with some recent offerings, people still mostly book the mural tour, which I think
Mm.
is really cool.
Yeah.
Um, but now I'm like, because the mural tour is also very stop and go, but part of the fun of the e-bikes is just like, man, let's just ride these things. They're super fun to ride.
They're
So
awesome. Yeah.
I'm finding ways to like put more space in between the murals to ride more, or we get to a certain point. I'm like, how's everyone feeling? You guys want to look at some more murals? You want to go like climb some hills and then roll down them, or
Yeah.
and people, and just kind of do what people want to do.